Okay, fifth graders, this week I'm going to be showing you how to make a picture that is a development from the alien invasion that we did last week. Here it is. So as you can see, it has the same mountains in it, but it has a whole lot more as well. So it's really a development from what we did before. This is a magic fortress city in the mountains, with of course a dragon there too in the sky this time. Okay, let's get started. So to begin, let's sketch out the drawing that we want to make with a pencil. Using light pencil lines, as always, is good at first, so you can easily erase them. Let's begin at the bottom with some of those mountain shapes that we did before. Not 3 this time, just 2. Okay, so the last thing we're going to add here is, of course, the dragon in the sky. So I'm going to show you how to draw a dragon using shapes. We're going to start with kind of an egg shape like that, and then kind of a triangle shape. This is going to be the wing. And then we're going to, this will be the neck of the dragon, and then like another kind of egg shape there. That's the head looking down. So he's flying over the city and looking down at it. Right, so that's extending, adding the neck there, and some scales on the back. Now just changing the shape of this wing a bit, adding a curve there instead of a straight line, and see how it curves back again like that to make the wing. Also the underside of the wing has a curve to it as well, and the other wing is sort of here. It can be seen, but it's just going to kind of stick up like that. It's behind, and then the back of it's going to come out down like that. Hope that makes sense. Dragon wings are often drawn or painted like the wings of a bat, aren't they? So they have these kind of they have these points where there are like an extra little point on the wing like that, something like that. Okay, almost done. I feel like his body is a little bit too round, so I'm gonna take that away and just see if I can make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that's looking better. And then the tail of the dragon, it's going to come down and curl up. And then we want 2 little legs. And then I guess sort of like a T-Rex, just little arms here. That's good. That's maybe the head should be a bit smaller too. Perhaps a little more angular. Yeah, I like that. So the dragon's just going to be a silhouette. So we can leave it like that for now. Yeah, so the next stage is to go over everything with marker. I have my 2 black markers. One of them is like a thicker one and one of them is thinner. So it's going to be useful if you have 2, a thick and a thin one. Not the end of the world if you don't. Starting with the thick one, let's do the mountains. So as you can see, I've also left a lot of the detail on the buildings for the thin marker. But before I get into the details there, I'm going to come back to the thicker marker. We're going to do the same thing that we did with these mountains as last time, which is of course these horizontal lines to give them that 3D effect. We're also going to use the thicker marker for the stippling. Stippling is the artist's term for lots of dots, and I'm going to use the stippling in certain places with the thicker marker too, starting here. It might be tempting to go quickly with this, but if you do that, what tends to happen is the dots become like lines, because you're going, if I show you on another piece of paper, if you go too quickly, the dots can easily become lots of lines, but you don't want that. You want lots of neat dots, and you have to go slow. That's how you get the best effect. We're also going to use stippling to create the effect of this part of the building, just this part, looking round, and we do that by darkening the edges but keeping the middle part light. Okay, so the way we do this is spacing out the stippling, so it's very close together here at the edge, and then it gradually becomes more spaced out. I think, like the dragon, let's just have some buildings just silhouettes. That tends to make things look like they're further away in a picture like this. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the stippling. Let's move on to the thinner marker and add in the rest of these details. Okay, so then we're going to keep going with the thinner marker, just adding a few extra things that weren't there with pencil. For example, patterns on roofs. Also, I'm going to add some, just to continue this 3D effect that we have here with the stippling, but just with some lines this time. Just like that, and going the other way. Who remembers what that's called now? Cross-hatching. Let's do some stippling here to make this look a bit more three-dimensional. Yeah, okay, I think we're done with the marker. Time to erase the pencil. Go carefully. And then the final part of the picture is just a little touch of colour, like we had last week with the alien invasion picture. It looks really nice with just a little bit of colour in this picture too. I would suggest the windows as a great place to put colour. They could be all different colours if you want to, they could be all the same colour, that's up to you. This week, instead of marker, I'm going to use colour pencil, just because it has a slightly softer colour to it than the markers do, and it gives a different kind of effect. And there's the finished picture, a magic fortress city in the mountains. A little bit more of a challenge, developing from last week, I hope that you enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what your pictures look like. If you want to share them, then send them to me. Of course, it could be different. It doesn't have to be the same buildings. You can have different shaped buildings, or you can have castles instead of this one with a tower and a spire. You could change it, make it more like a castle. It's really up to you.